Fellow Exans, good afternoon. I'm very happy to give you the State of the Union address today as we round off our virtual convention 2020. I would like to start by thanking all the members of my executive who participated in one way or another to make sure that this convention is a success. I would like to thank all the members who also participated very actively online. Your engagement, your questions, and your challenges are what made this convention fun and entertaining, and I hope that we learned a lot from the process. We started off with a business forum, which was a huge success. Thank you for your participation. Then we had all the chapter reports from the chapter presidents who were able to do that. We also thank them for that. And we had an interview today with the rector, and now I'm giving this address. Tomorrow we're going to have the global hangout session. Feel free to share that among your network, your classmates, your chapter members, and everyone is welcome to attend. It's going to be a lot of fun. I started off my mandate 2 years ago with a lot of promises. I've tried to the best of my ability to deliver on as many of those as I could, and there are some which I may not be able to get to until I hand over, hopefully next year. This is fine. I had those plans, and we'll be able to do what we'll be able to do with the time that we had. I would like to say that I'm very proud of the executive which I led. Everyone in there tried their best. They worked hard to make sure that things go well. I would like to thank all those members who have been very supportive of everything that we do. Thank you immensely for all the support. I would like to begin this address by talking to you about the future of our association. The association belongs to you, the members, and you guys better know more than anyone what is good for this association. As we think about the future and where we want to take it, let us encourage those leaders. Maybe it is you, maybe it is someone you know, to step up and take this association to the next level, to keep growing it, to keep improving it every day. Let us shy away from this notion that I need to support someone only because they are my friend, they are my classmate, or we belong to the same chapter. No, let us shy away from that. Let us encourage those we know ourselves have great qualities, those who've proven that they can be good leaders, those who have the record to run on, who can show us what they can do. Encourage this type of people to step up, and if they are 25, so be it, and if they are 60, so be it. It doesn't matter. It's not about age, it's not about social status, it's not about finances. It's about the ideas and the willingness to put your time to get it done. So the future of our association relies on the kind of leaders that we choose. And if we continue to choose the right leaders, our association will continue to grow. I would like to go again by talking about our commitment to it from a financial perspective and also from a moral and spiritual perspective. It is important that everywhere you have your leaders, you spend time to support them, both with ideas and with suggestions, but also you pray for them that God guides them so that they make the right decisions on behalf of their association. But most importantly, in order for any association to function, it needs the moral support of the financial support of its members. This is why it is important that we pay our dues regularly. This is why we take it as a responsibility on our part, as we want to hold our leaders accountable for achieving things on behalf of the organization and growing it. The least we can do is to make sure that we meet on our part with the minimum commitment we have to make our financial contributions every year. I would like to thank most especially all the members of the 500 Club who are donating generously. Because of your generosity, I can say with confidence today that St. Martin's Dormitory will be ready for students to start using it in September 2020. This is all thanks to your generosity. And not just you, but the amazing wives who've donated a combined at least $7,000, $8,000 over the past 2 years, just from the wives alone. So you realize that some of our wives are even more generous towards the association than some members. It is embarrassing to say, but that is the truth. I would like to thank all those who are members of the 500 Club who donate, but I also like to thank everyone who donated their little bit. Some people couldn't donate 500, they donated 50, some donated 100. This is all for me the same amount. It doesn't matter if it's 1,000, if it's 50, if it's 25. As long as you're giving it with a good heart and with the commitment to move the association forward and to give your little part, everything is 100% appreciated. It doesn't mean that if you give 5,000, you are more important than somebody who gave 50. The person who gave 50 gave it from the bottom of their heart and with a good intention to move their association forward. So we thank all the members who've been donating generously. If you are among the people who have been hesitant to donate your dues, I understand where you're limited, um, I understand why you may feel this way. I understand why you might have some of those feelings, but it is important just to continue to support the executive. Without your support, the executive cannot function. So it's important to keep doing that. I would like to also talk about our chapters. All the chapter presidents who are doing a very good work with all their members. We rely on your support. We rely on you communicating our vision to your members and making sure that our association moves forward. So thank you again for everything that you do at your chapter levels to move the association forward. I watched with a lot of interest all of the report that our chapter presidents gave. I was struck by how young a lot of our chapter leaders are now, but I know that leadership is not about age. So you could be young and be a great leader, and you could be more advanced of age and still be a great leader. So I encourage everyone to get involved in this association as we move forward, to take up leadership, to suggest leadership, to pray for leadership, and to financially support leadership. I'll talk about all the programs which we are rolling out, our insurance scheme, the website which we are not using quite enough. I would like to encourage all of our members to take advantage of all of these things and continue to use them. If there are chapters in your area which are supposed to be functioning and are not, please, this is an opportunity for you to step up and help lead those chapters to become relevant chapters within the Birocol USA and North America family. I think especially about North Carolina. I think about Ohio. I think about Chicago, where we had a convention last year. I think about Dallas. These are chapters that are supposed to be very important chapters, very commanding chapters within our organization, but we are still struggling to get them off the ground. Please get involved and make sure things move forward. As my chapter president here, Mr. Everito, said, a lot of what we do is about the brotherhood. For us here in Boston, our meetings are about that one time a month where you could hang out about people you love, people who respect you, people who love you for who you are, and people who understand the journey you've been through. We share with one another, we eat together, and we drink and we have fun. This is what our association should be about primarily, about the brotherhood before anything. So I'm very encouraged by the path we're taking. I believe we're on the right track. I believe we'll only get better from here. I encourage all the, the various classes to get their members involved. I know that classes tend to be closer to one another than the chapters or the national level. Please encourage all of your members to get involved in the affairs of the organization. This organization belongs to all of us equally, and we need to share in the responsibility, in the leadership, and in everything that has to do with the organization. I'd like to end by thanking the administrators, the current administrators of Bishop Rogan College, the proprietor and the rector for all the good partnership that they've created with us, the good working partnership. They've done a great job. We have a great working relationship with them, and because of this great working relationship, we are able to achieve good things together. We'll continue to pray for them for God's guidance, and we'll also ask them to pray for us so that we are able to do our part outside of the day-to-day running of the college. I know you all care about the college. I know you all care about the association. Please get involved, do your part, and if you can lead, step up and lead. If you cannot, it's fine. Pray for those who lead, support them morally, support them spiritually, and most especially, support them financially. I thank you all for the time. I thank you all for all the work you do. I thank you all for your generosity, and I thank you all for the support you've afforded this executive. I'm happy to report that the state of our union is indeed strong and will only get stronger from here. Long live Bishop Rogan College, long live Bishop Birocol-Exsa. God bless Bishop Rogan College, and God bless all ex-students everywhere in the world. Thank you very much.